All right.
All right.
All right, so Doodle Bob.
Thank you.
All
right. What's up, nerds? Welcome to Legends Rerolled, a TTRPG podcast where we roleplay through classic stories. I am your DM, Celine, and this season we are roleplaying through Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Joining me, as always, is Ted Sikora playing Korvis. Monica Galarza playing Stevie Harrington.
I am here.
Sean Dougherty as Quip Buttfore.
I'm full of Bill.
And last but not least, Jake DiBlasi playing Malcolm Glass.
So tired, need a rest.
Same, dude.
Same girl.
All right, last time you guys at the information of
Susan the cat.
Susan the cat directed you to the Duchess's house.
Listen, guys, if you don't take the initiative and name things, I'm going to name them stupid things. Just letting you know.
I'm
all right.
okay
Susan's
with
fine.
that.
I mean,
though.
Susan's been a running name for a while, but
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
we're
good.
out. You used it now.
Yeah, it's a nerd
now you
immersion
need
thing.
Now you need a new one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, that's gone.
Kylie's the next one.
Oh, see, I kind of like that, so I'm not going to name anything now.
Kylie's good. I had no problem with Susan.
So yes, you got to the Duchess's house. You talked to Bill and got a little bit of information. You learned your muchness levels. Quip, you learned that 4 objects relating to the wild card were removed from Bill's shop.
Yup.
Malcolm, you heard that Mallory came through this way and headed to the Hatters, I think?
Yes, with Bill's great-grandfather, so it could have been 45 minutes ago.
Could have been. Time's weird here.
It is.
They age so fast.
Time's a weird soup.
And then we got the invitation to the Mad Hatter's tea.
Yes.
And you are on your way.
Just a quick thing, Celine, for people who don't remember what muchness is, can you just
Yes.
just tell them what it is again?
So,
Okay.
just as a reminder, muchness is the magic of Wonderland, basically. So, how much muchness you have dictates how much of control and awareness you have of the things around you. The less muchness you have, the more you're just kind of going along with things. Things seem normal. You're kind of at the whim of the Wonderland rather than control of it. For our mechanics, depending on how much muchness you each have, rolls will be randomly subtracted or added to your rolls throughout. And then you can use your muchness for various things. If you want all the details of the mechanics, check out our Instagram, where we will post the whole rundown of it. Good?
What is the
Love
Instagram?
it.
At Legends Reroll.
Pay your artists.
Pay your artists. All right. You guys are on the road to the Hatters. Shrugging along. You know, you're walking for what you think is like an hour or two. Talking, joking, making friends along the way with each other.
With each other.
With
okay.
each other.
I'm not talking to anybody else.
No.
No strangers.
No.
strangers.
Yo,
No.
Korvis. So I got my cards that are you guys, but idealized you guys, and yours has an egg. What's up with that?
I don't know if I can tell you.
Okay, I don't want to push, but if you ever decide you can, let me know.
Yeah, I'll have to wait till my brain tells me it's okay to do that. But if it does, I'm totally down.
Okay, yeah. You let me know what you and your brain decide.
Yeah.
You get an internal feeling of a hesitant maybe.
I'm thinking maybe.
Wait, are you thinking it or is your brain thinking it?
Kind of both.
Whoa!
It's like hesitant. Though.
Synergy.
Like a hesitant maybe, if you had to put a quantification on the maybiness.
Isn't that a qualification?
Maybe.
That's it. That's all I got.
And eventually you guys stumble upon what looks like a line for a concert or to get concert tickets or to meet a celebrity where it's just there are so many people. Some people are off to the side of the road camping out. And you've noticed that the forest above you has gone from air quotes normal for Wonderland. Still kind of crazy for you, Mal, but normal. And the section you have entered now, the tree branches, you don't see any trunks of trees really around you, but there is a canopy of branches above you.
I was about to say that's unsettling, but as Quip, nope. Totally normal.
And these branches are filled with light and color and various objects. There are crystal chandeliers, there are paper lanterns, mirrors, clocks, sun catchers, birdhouses. Literally any kind of object or thing that you can think of is up in these trees, and then like slap some fairy lights on it.
Hell yeah.
So it's a ceiling.
Kind of.
Okay, I got it. It's a ceiling.
But it goes on. There's depth
yeah,
to the ceiling.
It's like a ceiling, but upward.
Exactly.
This is weird for Stevie, though, right? Because, like, the outskirts,
Yeah.
the trees are
yeah.
normal, quote unquote.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything like this. And I need everyone to make me a perception check.
I cast guidance on myself.
Oh, yeah. I
Should
can do
you?
that too.
You
Yeah,
should
I'm going to do that
definitely
too.
22 for Quip.
24.
24.
21.
Okay. So, as you all look up, these branches, based on the fact that there are no trunks around, you can assume and kind of infer that these are all connected to the same plant.
Oh, so it's like one
And
of those
this-
umbrellas that's like on the side and hangs over the table. It doesn't go straight up through the table with a pull. It's like one of those type of
I know what you're
situations.
talking
I
You
don't
know what I'm
know
talking about?
I gotcha.
As far as you can see, you are covered by this branch ceiling,
Okay.
and you can't see where it's stemming from at this point.
Clearly it's stemming
Stemming.
from up,
Ha ha ha.
from top side.
Plant puns.
And then there, you guys hear off in the distance a clock chiming. And it chimes. Bong. Bong. Bong.
3.
Bong. Bong.
5, you don't know.
Bong.
6. Okay, 6.
No.
Oh,
Good. Time's weird here. You could have your last one be like 10, 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
And as it finishes chiming, people randomly around the road and in the line, anyone with like a cup or a drink or a beverage of some kind turn to whoever's next to them and gives them a cheers, and they all sip.
okay, so
Interesting.
6 bongs means do your drink.
And cheers someone.
Oh, hell yeah.
You eventually reach the end of the line. Here you see kind of like a capybara
Ooh.
looking rodent, but he's upright. He's got a bow tie
Oh, cool.
and he's got little spectacles.
Cute.
And you see him kind of setting up a bedroll and a canopy. And you notice, again, people are hanging hammocks. There are people camping on the side of the road. And he sees you guys come up and he's just like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Do you not have tea?
No.
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 Oh. And you see he pulls out a like full tea tray
Oh.
service. And it's like, would you like?
Yes, please.
Thanks, man.
And
Yeah,
he
that'd be great.
pours you some tea and hands out the cups.
Okay.
Thanks. What's your name,
He
bro?
lifts it up. Choopy.
Choopy. Hell yeah. Cheers, Choopy. Pinky out, bro.
Pinky out.
Pinky out.
Cheers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What service?
This is a delight.
Is this your first time at a Hatter's party?
Yeah, we got an invitation. Does that mean we can skip the line?
No, absolutely not.
Fuck. Sorry, Deb.
Now we kind of have that earlier.
No, but there's really no rush to get in because it's always 6 at the Hatter's house. It's always tea time.
Always tea time.
Oh, that's
Oh.
super convenient.
Sweet. Fantastic.
All right. Is it almost bedtime? Because you got your bed out.
Well, it doesn't seem like the line is moving particularly quick, and the Hatter's occasions get a little rambunctious, so it's always best to be well rested.
Agreed. I
think
couldn't
that-
agree more.
I think it's a great idea. So, thanks for the tea,
But of course,
Choopy. I'm going to go to bed then, if that's the move, right?
I mean, that's where I'm headed.
I think we could all use a rest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
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 So, what kind could we expect in the House of the Hatter?
What kind of what?
Events.
Oh, conversation, games, entertainment, perhaps a seat of honor at the Hatter's table itself?
Have you ever done that? Have you ever gotten a seat?
No.
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 That sounds right.
The Hatter has many guests.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. How many of these parties have you been to?
I'm going to say this is probably number 5.
And you've
Yes.
gotten in?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good. I just wanted to make
There's
sure.
always room at the Hatters.
All right, cool. Always room, always 6. Got it.
I was gonna say if it's always
Lights
6
always on.
o'clock and it's always tea time, does this not then turn into just one long, never-ending tea party?
You'd have to ask the Hatter.
I think you're thinking about it too much. Stop thinking about it.
Yeah, you're thinking about it. Stop thinking about it.
No,
Okay.
I think that's a reasonable, thoughtful question.
You're new, I get from you, but I don't know.
I'm also new to this. I'm from the outskirts.
Yeah, me too, but I'm also
Literally never been here.
Yeah, but I mean, you live here, so I mean,
I've never been to a tea party. I don't think
I mean, me
I've ever
either,
even
but
had tea.
time is, you know,
Flat
You
circle.
hear again.
yeah.
Bong,
See,
bong.
How are we gonna sleep when the
Bong.
bongs go off every like 5 minutes?
Oh, you're thinking about time all wrong. It's still 6.
Shit! I think I just got out Wonderland by Mal. You know what? I'm super proud of you. High five, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, high five.
I can pretty much.
Oh, that was bad audio.
I'll try it again.
The elbows, it was better.
Yeah, much better.
There you go, Mal. You've been having much.
I mean, I can.
Wow.
You're getting
I
it.
can sleep
I'll
through
get
just
it.
about anything, so I think I'll be okay. But
Cool.
And after the clock chimes 6, the line moves forward, like the conveyor belt walkways. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ground itself kind of like and like rumbles and kind of like moves everybody forward.
Nice.
all right.
Oh, hell yeah. So once Quip notices that, he fully accordions in half. Like, so his knees are on the ground, his butt is as high up in the air as it can be, and his face is also on the ground.
Nice.
And then he just starts snoring loudly.
Can't be
Nice.
good for him.
Nice.
That's a terrible posture.
Used to your fancy beds.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Rich boy.
Rich
The
boy.
ground. I'm supposed to be excited to sleep on the ground?
I mean, I do it.
Yeah, I curl
All
up
the
into a
time.
little ball and go to sleep.
Yeah, I
Not
gather
even- just
whatever.
not- let them bicker. I'm done.
I gather whatever brush I can find around and kind of make a little nest for myself and curl
Curl up in.
myself up
Cute,
into a
cute.
little ball.
I guess I just take off my backpack and use it as a pillow. I've got like I take off my flannel and like cuddle up on it. I take my boots off,
Nice.
and I guess I'll just lay there and try to sleep.
You all lay down to begin your rest.
Is it a long one?
I
We'll
guess we'll have
see.
to find out.
Damn it.
So, Quip is snoring. Stevie's curled up
Her
in
nose
her
is
nest.
twitching a little bit.
Corvus is fast asleep in his little ball.
Yeah, but his eyes don't close.
Ooh!
They stay open. That's
Staring
weird.
at you.
Lamp-like
Like that
eyeballs.
Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, just
Just like these big white lidless eyes just staring at you the whole time. And I make sure that I like face you when I go to sleep, so you can't tell if I'm sleeping or not.
Okay.
Nice,
Great.
nice.
I'm just looking.
And it just
back.
kind of his snoring is not much different than being awake, so it's just kind of like. So you don't know.
cool.
Amazing.
Cool.
And with all of these strange
People.
sounds and people, and Mal, you're kind of just lying there with your eyes open, trying your hardest to let yourself slip into sleep.
Sure.
And your eyes land in the branches above you on a mirror.
Okay.
It's not huge, a little bit bigger than a hand mirror,
All right.
and it's reflecting off all of the different lights and the colors, so it's like a beam kind of shining down on you a bit, and you feel your eyes like kind of heavily start to blink as you relax a little bit further.
Sure. Kind of reminds me of the cathedral.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
stained glass.
Exactly. And your eyes drop heavily, and when they open again, you find yourself once more being stared back at through the mirror.
Okay. Oh, through. By what? Whom?
This time, you don't see the brown hair, blue-eyed, thunder-thighed heroine that you saw before.
Sure. Yeah. Thunderthigh.
Yeah. You instead see a pair of icy silver eyes in snow white skin staring at you. The eyelashes are covered in frost, and you notice streaks of raised white skin kind of trailing down from them. You see a delicate hand covered in those same white marks, which you begin to realize are scars, almost imperceptible against the pale skin. That hand reaches up and touches the glass, almost like it's trying to reach you, and then hits that barrier.
Okay.
And you see those unsettling eyes begin to well up with tears that spill over and instantly freeze in glossy trails of ice down the face.
Crying scars.
The expression suddenly changes to one of violent anger.
Oh.
And you hear a blood-curdling scream that fills your senses. Like, you feel it.
I don't like this.
And you can only see a small section of that face. And the eyes scrunch up in that anger, and you see the hand turn to a fist. And it starts smashing against the mirror as hard as it can, over and over and over.
How far away is the mirror from me? Like I can't reach up and grab it?
No.
No, okay.
No. And you see that hand starts getting torn up by the shards of glass.
The mirror's okay on my side so far.
So far. It's got some cracks, but
no. All right.
amongst the cracks and on the other side of the mirror, you see blood begin to flow from the cuts. And it's not the familiar crimson you would expect, but pure white. Almost like paint.
Jake paints.
Jake paints, he does.
I do that.
And you see the glass crack and splinter, and then you see one big final blow hits the mirror, and the glass shatters and starts to fall
Okay.
towards you.
I run away. I don't know if I have time.
It almost like slow-mo's a little bit, like if we're in a movie moment, it's like big smash, rain, slow-mo.
Okay.
And you're staring up, and you see the shards and the droplets of blood coming towards you, and you see that hand reach out through the mirror, extending towards you.
Okay.
And then time speeds up again, and all of that glass comes shattering down on you, and just as a particularly nasty looking piece is about to hit you in the eye, you hear a loud
Stupid and tasty.
and you are jolted back awake.
Okay.
And it startles you out of that vision.
All right.
You look around, all your companions are sleeping soundly by you. The forest is a little different around you. You're assuming
You've been
moving
carried
as it
forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as your eyes scan the canopy above you, further back you can see the same mirror. And it's fine.
Okay. How far back is it?
Away 30 feet.
Okay, cool. Choopy, if we get up, can I come back into line here? If we get up, all right, I'm just gonna get up, get out of line, and I'm gonna go look at the mirror.
Cool.
Closer. I want to get underneath it.
Okay, you get right underneath it and you look up. As far as you can tell, it looks like a vanity mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So bigger than a hand mirror, smaller than a standard wall bathroom
Right.
mirror. Its frame is an ornate silver. The glass in and of itself, you could make a
tools check?
make some glass blowing checks.
I have that. What's my modifier for this? Intelligence or wisdom?
Sure.
Yeah, great. Yeah. All right, that's a 22 then. No, with proficiency, that is a 24.
24, very nice.
Good ass mirror.
Yeah. You can see the glass itself of the mirror is intact. The silvering on the back that makes it a mirror.
Right.
You can see cracks forming and some places chipped.
Okay.
And an area that looks almost like a claw mark was against it.
Yeah. Okay. Two things then. I want to take a quarter out of my pocket and I want to throw it up into the trees in general, not at the mirror. And see if
Okay.
it gets stuck up there.
You fling it up, and it doesn't come back.
Okay. Damn. I want that mirror. Okay. No, Philip, you can't go get it.
I don't know if that's what a swan sounds like, but that's what,
what Philip sounds
That's what
like.
Philip sounds like.
He should sound like tinkling glass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
that's better.
A wind chime.
I'll put that in
You
post.
can put a wind chime.
I'll put a wind chime in post.
Yeah. or in post.
Yeah, in post.
Of course, this is post. Here we are.
We're in post
Hi,
now.
Sean. How's post going?
I could use with fewer ums on my part, but you guys are doing great.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna have Philip try and get it.
Philip flies up. How is Philip trying to get the mirror off?
I
Is he
just want to go honk and grab the handle
Just
and
try to pull?
yeah.
Cool. Make me a strength check.
Okay, it's a 3, so that's a -4 for
All right.
Philip.
I'm gonna give him guidance though.
That's a good idea.
Come on, Philip. I believe in you. He rolled a 17 + 4 on the guidance, -3. That gives 18.
18.
Nice
Philip's
job,
doing
Philip.
work.
Philip's doing work. You see him grab with his glass beak,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls, and you see him kind of like struggling, and eventually you hear a crack,
Okay.
and a section of the branch that the mirror is affixed to breaks off and comes with it.
Okay, great. Perfect.
And it kind of like, it's heavy. And he's like, yeah, exactly. So it just pulls him straight down.
He does like the spiral down, the duck
Exactly.
hunt spiral.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I catch Philip in the branch and the mirror, and then I'll head back out
Okay.
to the team and then inspect it.
Everybody else who's staying asleep, you get a long rest.
Yeah.
So you know. You can also go back to sleep and
I
get a
would
long
love
rest.
to go back to sleep and get a long rest. Yeah, I want to see if I can pull the mirror off from the branch.
You work to get the branch off, and you see it's kind of like magically adhered to a degree. So you rip the branch off and are able to see the back of the mirror, and you see etched in on the back where typically like a maker's mark or something like that would reside. You see a crudely kind of etched in MG.
Okay. MG. Those are familiar initials to me.
Those are my initials.
Oh my god, those are Monica Galarza!
Those are my
This
initials.
is made by Monica
Malcolm.
Galarza.
It's canon now.
Canon now.
So Monica, get on it.
Yeah. Learn how to silversmith. and
yeah.
also make-
And
I'm gonna
now
have
that
to
you're
learn how to
looking
make
at it
mirrors now.
closely and inspecting it, even though the frame is very ornately and well made, you see that this mirror itself is a little rudimentary.
Okay.
Hey. No, I'm kidding.
Now,
Yeah, I know.
Ah, it's a funny joke. I like to.
Thanks, Sean.
No problem.
last thing
I'm glad you guys are having fun.
is
We're all having fun.
we're having a good time.
I'm yelling at you that we're
I'm
all having
worried
fun.
about
Right.
having a good time though, because
Yeah,
this is
you're in danger.
Yeah, this is bad.
I'm in danger.
Giving off that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Mallory got a book on silversmithing.
Silvering.
Silvering.
Specifically.
For-
Which is, as you would know as a family with glass in it, silvering is not talking about specifically silversmithing.
Right. It's
The
about,
process of making mirrors.
Because they used to be made out of silver.
Of course. And this one is.
That's why vampires. That's
Don't
where
see
the
the
vampire lore started.
Yep,
It was 'cause
it's true.
it was silver-backed. So a modern mirror,
Like the gorilla.
would
Yeah.
reflect.
Correct.
Yes,
Yes, they can't be seen by gorillas.
Or they can't see gorillas.
Oh, maybe they can't see only from the back.
natural predator of
Of the vampire is the gorilla.
Gorilla. They have a natural.
Everyone,
camouflage.
shut up right now! I'm putting that in my next D&D game.
Specifically silver-backed gorillas.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the other gorillas
Yeah.
are.
yeah.
No,
Only
no, the rest of
alpha
them are
male.
fucked,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like the silverback, he'll get you.
That's why he's the leader.
But anyway, and they wouldn't appear on old school movie theater screens either.
Ooh,
Silver
anybody
screen.
reading vampire fiction out there? We're giving you some great stuff here.
Yeah.
So.
If this makes
You're welcome, Liv. All right, so how close are we to the front of the line as far as we can tell?
As far as I can tell, because they're
Yeah,
asleep.
we're
Yeah, we're
asleep.
Yeah, you're all asleep.
Oh, sorry. When you said we got a full rest, I assumed that meant I woke up.
No, that's reasonable. I was waiting until
I
Jacob went back to sleep.
Yes.
So that, or Malcolm goes back to
Right.
sleep, so he can have his long rest.
Okay. I take my t-shirt off. I wrap the mirror up in my t-shirt, put that in my backpack, and then put my flannel back on.
Cool.
Then I go back to sleep and do a long rest. And I say, "Good job, Philip."
He chimes and tinkles with joy
And delight.
and delight,
We
and
snuggle.
and yeah, exactly. He curls up next to you, right in like the crook of the arm,
Oh.
right next to the rib.
Nice.
Oh.
It's a comforting like coolness as opposed to like the warmth of like a dog or like a teddy bear. It's nice and cool.
Yeah.
It calms you. Okay, so you all get your long rest.
All right. Well, because of that now, Sean,
Yes.
you've told us how Quip goes to sleep. I need to know how he wakes up.
Oh.
Quip is a lonely guy at heart. So in the middle of the night, he felt a little lonely and wanted to snuggle. And the only thing that was awake was Korvis's frog pet. So Squiggles. So when you wake up, Quip is now on his side, curled up in the fetal position, and Squiggles is spooning, but he's a little guy, so it's just like the back of his neck. So it's just got his like weird tentacle piranha mouths on either side of his neck, and he's got a very cherubic look on his face, Quip. He's just like a little smiling. It looks like he's having a dream about pancakes.
One of the tentacle mouths is gently nibbling on your earlobe.
Hell yeah. I feel loved.
It's like one of those the fish that eat like dead skin. And
Oh,
puffy
yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm, exactly.
Puka fish.
Symbiotic
Is
relationship.
it puka?
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
Puka fish, yeah.
Everybody likes squiggles.
Well, who doesn't want to exfoliate?
We should give him some of the big tea.
Oh man, make it big. Yeah. I've also canonically decided in this moment that Korvis just doesn't have eyelids.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
So he
Okay.
can't ever
Doesn't
close.
blink.
And he
Doesn't
doesn't.
do nothing.
And because he's got this weird aberrant connection, there's just like a weird abolithic like slime over his eyeballs. So he does. They don't dry out, but he can't close them. They're just always open.
Super.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Super duper.
Yeah, I love that for him.
Yum.
So-
Adds to Stevie's uneasiness
it's-
around
it's- yeah. And it,
Like,
yeah,
not
you know, they
only have
kinda
you killed all
that,
my
like,
people, you don't
lamp-like glow. So even in the dark, he's kind of his eyes are still
You see,
kind of
and you get that like
milky-
reflection-y
Yeah.
kind of
He's
effect.
like an anglerfish.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
but
well, like
just
that.
always,
Minus the bioluminescence.
but just
And always looking at
always
you.
open and always looking at you whenever he just lays there. Just
Yeah. Okay.
and again, it's like I said, you won't know when he's awake or
No,
not.
no,
He'll
just,
kind
and
of-
he's quiet, so he
Very
can be awake for like an
disconcerting.
hour before he's like, ah.
Mm.
Bleh.
I heard everything you
Very
said.
I turn away from Korvis, and then I go to
And then you
sleep.
go to sleep. Beautiful. So you all wake up.
How much have we moved up in the line over our slumber?
now that we're awake.
Now that we're awake.
You don't know exactly because you were asleep. However, the sight before you is different.
Can I see the front of the line?
You can.
How far away is that?
Well, let me set the scene, Sean.
I feel like you're being combative. I feel like he just asked a question.
That's Celine politely saying, "Shut the fuck up, Sean."
Yeah, I know. I live with her.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be snooty.
So, Celine, how far in front of us is the head of the line? Could you give me like an idea, just so I...
Roughly 20 feet.
I don't know
Oh,
why that was so fucking hard.
Is it still 6 o'clock?
It's always 6 o'clock.
I'm just saying.
okay. That's how.
So-
So, for reference, how far were we if we had to judge
From the start of the line?
When we went to sleep? You said it's now 20 feet.
Could we not have seen? We didn't,
You didn't
see the front of the line.
front of the
Okay,
line
so
from where
we've
you were.
moved
You have moved.
a lot.
Like you're in a completely new section.
This is the
at this
best
point.
form of travel in the world.
Yeah,
you
ever.
just sleep and you wake up.
Where you want to be.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
great.
love
With
that.
a long rest and everything?
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, this is like the future I want for self-driving cars.
Right?
Just go to sleep and I might work.
Yeah.
So you wake up, and you have arrived at the entry gate of the Hatcher's home. Roughly 20 feet in front of you, you see a giant teapot that seems like half buried. So resting just on ground level is the lip, the bottom lip of the spout. And you see the big opening of the spout in front of you. And it's huge. It's like a big tunnel. It's like when you're driving a car and you go through a tunnel under a mountain. It's like big.
Okay.
That's the spout.
That's the spout.
Oh, wow.
You also notice that the canopy above you, the tree branches, all seem to go in towards this center point above, coming out of the top of the teapot.
Oh, cool.
Can
Wait,
we
meaning
see-
they're growing out of like the lid of the teapot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Can we see the handle?
You cannot. Only the spout. The big mouth of the spout you see is filled with spider webs.
Oh, don't like that.
And you see a bunch of big spiders kind of crawling around
No, don't like
on
that.
it.
No.
There is one more so towards like the base, and you see that spider is taking invitations and letting people through. Line moves forward a little bit. Make perception checks.
Nice.
9.
11.
15.
16.
Mal
Yeah.
and Korvis. You guys, as you're walking, you notice that higher up on the web, you see kind of like an impact and like a kind of a ripple on it and like a bounce. You don't see what hit it, but you immediately see a spider crawl very quickly over to it and start wrapping. And you see it wrap something invisible.
Okay.
And then you see it in its wrapped state lower down with a string
Okay.
to the ground.
Hmm.
And then
Is it-
another spider on the ground takes it and kind of rolls it away.
Oh, okay. Was that a cat-sized bundle? A
It was
Susan
not.
size? Okay, good. All right.
It
Well, kind of good. I
was
wouldn't mind if Susan got
roughly-
eaten by a spider.
Corvus-y sized.
Okay.
I check for Korvis.
Can I make a Korvis check? Am
Yeah.
I here? What is that?
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
12.
Okay.
Nice. You're good.
Still Korvis.
Still Corvus.
It really could not be. I wouldn't know.
And then the line moves forward, and you guys are now one step closer to the spider and the entryway, and you see the spider with the party in front of you, the capybara. You see the spider go, invitations. And Choopy hands his invitation, and she examines it, and eats it,
Who's eating stuff?
and then lets him through. And then drops it. Next.
All right, Stevie is
Oh, that's us.
really uncomfortable around this spider.
Quip loves spiders.
Oh, fun fact.
From his bower, he didn't get a lot of friends, and he had a pizza oven, so he did get a lot of bugs.
Nice.
So
Nice.
spider friends were keeping the bugs at bay so he could eat his pancakes. So I'm going to step up first and... Oh, hey, here is our invitation, buddy. High five.
What do you mean our invitation?
Oh, it's for me and my buds. Oh, sorry.
What invitation per person? Next.
And she kind of like shoos you off to the side to figure out your shit,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
and then starts taking the next people's.
Ooh.
Well, son of a jackrabbit. That we didn't think that through.
Wait. How big is the invitation? Like dimensions, like a normal index card, birthday card.
I did say a
Postcard.
large envelope, so I'm gonna say like
Piece of paper, 8 by
yeah,
11,
piece of
8 and
paper.
a half
what is
by
that?
11, whatever
like
the heck it is.
9 by 11 or
8.5 by 11.
8
8 and a half by 11.
Standard.
Okay.
Standard paper.
8.5.
If that,
by
if
11.
dimensions matter in Wonderland, which they might not,
You never know.
Who's to say?
because it's 6.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers.
666.
Do the spiders drink tea?
Oh yeah, everybody stops
I'll
and cheers.
Cheer, yeah, I'll
and-
cheers the spider then.
Will you?
Cheers, yeah, okay.
I was going to say Stevie was going to hide behind Quip, but then she saw him making his way closer to the spider and was like, nope, don't like that. So she went behind Mal, and then Mal went to cheers the spider, and now she doesn't know what to do with herself, so she's just like curling herself up and drinking her tea and trying to be inconspicuous.
Okay.
All right, so we all go off to the side a little bit.
Okay.
We didn't lose our place in line.
No, they just kind of
God.
shooed you off to the side to figure
I'd
it
hate
out.
to
figure
get
your shit
another
out.
full night's rest.
So we have
And
one.
still be on time for tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have the one invitation in the envelope. Is that
Correct.
okay?
Can we cut it into 4?
Ooh, I like that idea.
I still have the first suite that we got from that sand foyer when we first got into Wonderland.
Oh.
That shrinks people.
Oh.
So if 3 of us eat that and shrink, and 1 person goes in, that might work.
You don't think the spider would notice that there's suddenly 3 less people?
I don't know. Who's the best liar in the group?
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go over with all while we're all standing there and say like, no, this is all of our invitation to the spider. We'll try anyway. And I would like to cast suggestion on the spider and say,
You don't need to see our invitation.
Ooh, some
Oh, we're
good
gonna
mind trick.
Jedi it. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, suggestion is a saving throw.
it is
Okay. What's your spell save?
15.
Suggestion. It's brutal. Love it.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. It could be bad.
I was gonna say if that fails, I'm really good at stealth, so I could try to sneak my way in.
Starting off hot with a natty 1.
Natty 1!
That's the DM I've grown to know over many, many years.
Yep. So, the spider. Do you have the invitation?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
you grabbed it? Okay. And she'll hold it up and be like,
Well, that all seems in order. Carry on.
and she lifts up the web canopy, and you see a dark hole in front of you.
All right. Stevie. Yeah. I'm going to pick you up. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I bundle Stevie under my arm, seeing that she is very adverse to these
Nervous.
spiders. Yeah. And then I just run through with her, give like a little high five. Thanks, guys! To the spiders.
problem.
Blam, 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 blam. Get her on the other side of the spiders and then put her down.
Cool.
You doing okay?
Thank you.
How
You
dark-
okay?
how
Thank you.
dark is
Yeah,
it?
her nose is twitching real
Well, I was
fast, but
gonna
she's
say,
okay.
As you run through the webs, you're aiming to get past the spiders, and the web kind of trails into the spout a bit. And as you're running, because do you have dark vision?
I do!
Okay.
I
Make
want to say I do.
a perception.
I don't?
I don't think Harrington do.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems like something a rabbit would have.
It would also seem like something a fucking cat would have, and they don't have it in this game either.
Wow. All right.
that's
I'm
also
sorry,
true.
what kind of check?
Perception.
I am going to use one of the abilities I got from my cards, where I can expend a die to increase a skill check.
Ah, yes.
Now that I have 4 cards,
Yes.
I roll a d4.
Yes, you do.
You do not know.
So that brings the total to an 11.
Seems odd.
11's enough.
Hell yeah.
You run in and you're focusing on getting past the spiders, but before you see, this is a T-spout. So eventually the lip that you're on drops off.
Oh, hell yeah. Is there space between the drop-off and the spider webs? Basically, like, would Quip stumble into the slide in his exuberance?
Make a dexterity save.
It's fair.
It's 12.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You're able to catch it if you want to stop and have a second.
Okay, cool. So I'm running and I feel it start to slope down. So I put one hand above my head to like the top of the tunnel to like brace myself before I put Stevie down, check in, make sure she's doing okay, and then be like, jump! And then I'm going to cannonball down the spout.
Nice.
See you nerds at the party!
You cannonball, and yeah, you guys just hear his voice. Trella.
Oh. I reach down to my swan necklace and I cast the light cantrip. I basically just the natural light of the area goes into the necklace.
Oh,
and then
very
begins
nice.
to shine from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, I guess let's walk in like normal people.
I guess.
I guess so. Hey, what was that bundle? Did the bundle go down the spout? The wrapped up webbing?
Oh,
bundle?
no. That got rolled off elsewhere by the spider.
Oh, so it didn't
Outside of
enter
the spouse. It did
okay,
not
okay.
enter the teapot.
I don't know. Why would I know?
I don't know why you would know. I just wondered if you would want to check it out.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Do
I don't know
Yeah,
anything about
let's
weird
just
spider
go.
things. We're supposed to come to a tea party or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Hey, I thought I'd mention it before we go down the spout.
I know, I saw it too, but, I don't know what it is, but it is invisible. There's a lot of weird invisible things here. Now, if you're stupid enough to get caught by a spider, you deserve to get caught by a spider.
That sounds logic right there.
Yeah, that's just
Don't go in a web.
nature's course taking effect. All right, let's go.
And you all slide down the T-spout. It's like a super fun slide. Whee! And it poops you out onto the ground. Always. And you guys are now, you can kind of see the edges of the teapot around you. Some areas are cracked or there are holes or chips and things like that. It is enormous. You see an open area of wild and vibrant garden. In the center of this space, you see a large tree emerging, the branches going out and over the top. Obviously, this is where the canopy stems from.
Sure.
There is huge sensory overload, full of lights and colors and shapes and different people in weird proportions. And there's a huge eclectic variety of various tables and chairs, and it is very crowded in here. It is a bumpin' party.
Oh no.
There are smells of hundreds of different types of teas and baked goods, and it's mixed with that earthy smell of the forest, and then perfumey smells coming off of the guests. And there's music and chatter and laughter. Imagine like, okay, so like, the movie Ever After?
No.
Monica, you know the movie Ever
I do,
After.
yeah.
Okay, when she goes
Masquerade.
to the ball
Yeah.
and there's like all the different areas and there's like performers and acrobats
Yep.
and like fire breathers
Yep.
and jugglers and like fun different things. There's like that all around as well.
It's
Music
debauchery.
playing.
Yeah, it's a time, but it is
People
also
dancing.
Tea time.
tea time. So it's people are being
Somewhat proper for Wonderland.
Yeah. And the air down here is it has that same tingly kind of alive electric quality that the rest of Wonderland had, that you guys all felt once you got inside the wall, but it's like amplified down here. It's like the air is alive, it feels like.
Stevie's senses are going haywire right now. She is incredibly overwhelmed. Ears are popped up. Her head is whipping. Ears are going in different directions. She's just like trying to take it all in and like frozen because she doesn't know what to do with herself right now.
You see close by a small table, a blackboard, but like not a blackboard, more of a like blackboard sized corkboard with like names and tables, and you see like it looks like a seating chart,
Okay.
and you see a very, very stressed out white rabbit running around and moving things, and then you hear again the clock strike 6. And you hear a call from further in the party go, rearrange! And everybody gets up and starts running to a new place. And the rabbit like is like, and like you see him frantically moving names on the board and erasing things and changing things. And then everybody settles back down and party resumes.
I identify with this guy.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you guys remember specifically what we're doing here?
We need to acquire enough muchness to get a title to get into the province.
Oh, that's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right, yeah.
So we're here looking for muchness?
We're either looking for enough muchness to make our own or to bet somebody and win a title.
Yeah, they gamble
for ourselves.
things here, right? Yeah.
If we have one, it's called the provinces, right?
Yes, you are currently in the Heart Province.
Okay.
So we need to move in past the mountains towards the center. But we need a title to be able to move further along.
Yeah, from Bill, you learned that if you want to get anywhere in Wonderland, if you want to advance to places of higher power, or even just be able to interact with certain people and get information and that
Find
kind of
your
stuff.
sister.
Find your sister, you need to have some pull in Wonderland, and that comes with title and muchness and making yourself a force to be reckoned with.
And this is the place to do that. This is where the movers shake.
The Bill told you that this would probably be one of the easier areas to acquire it. And as you look around, as people are sitting at their tables, you see different games going on at different tables, and every now and then you see someone kind of open their hand and like fairy dust like onto somebody else, and it's like neon glowing paint powder, like the Indian like color festival, but like neon glowing, and like that kind of like hits them, and then you see it kind of absorb into their skin.
Well, the first time we see it, it blows off and it goes muchness in the powder.
Exactly, right? Muchness in the air. And some people, instead of it hitting them in the face, some people and inhale it in, and then like their eyes kind of go all like buggy, like you know?
Okay.
Trippy.
Hell yeah. All right. So
Too much
See some
muchness.
one table doing like hard rock, paper, scissors shoots.
Really?
And when you see someone get best 2 out of 3, the other person kind of smacks them in the face, and you see a glowing handprint that then absorbs in.
Okay.
hell yeah. So
Wait, when they're playing rock, paper, scissors, are they actually doing rock, paper, scissors, or are they different hand signals?
No, that's rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors is multidimensional.
Yeah,
Fun
yeah,
fact.
yeah. Fun fact.
True.
Fun fact.
Good to know.
Cool. So we got to do some scoping, right? Scoping around.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, Stevie,
Yeah.
since you're a bunny and freaked out,
A little bit.
and that bunny's freaked out,
Yeah.
maybe you could talk to that bunny about being freaked out and get us some info.
I could try.
You could do.
Yes,
You could do a great job too.
I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, guidance.
Cool.
I cast
cool.
guidance.
Since I'm super tall, I'm gonna look over everything and I would like to see if there are any specific card games going on that I might be able to hop on that table.
Cool. Make an investigation.
10.
The only table with a card game in sight, you don't see any empty seats at that table.
Okay, cool. In that case, guys, I'm gonna be over on the other side. When you guys, Mal. What do you feel okay about? Do you feel okay about anything?
Yeah, well, I'm sure of what time it is.
Boom, boom, boom.
Get ready to
Rearrange!
card table.
Guys, I'm going to that card table.
Everybody, cheers!
You talk to the bunny. You either stay with me or go away. Cheers!
Okay.
Rearrange!
And then I'm gonna run over. Actually, I'm gonna grab Val.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry him over to that card table.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put him in a chair.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go like 10 feet away from him, stand by the wall, and pretend I'm one of the entertainers. And I'm just going to be doing like sleight of hand card tricks loudly and big for the crowd. So I can keep an eye on him, but it's not super obvious I'm keeping an eye on him.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm playing the game. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Great, cool.
All right, we're going to come back to that.
That's fair.
Korvis-
I am also caught off guard by this action.
Yeah, all right.
What else? Give me a so we heard card games. We heard rock paper scissors. We have what else we got?
As far as games?
Yeah, just what else is going on? Give me the lay of the land here.
You see some people shooting dice.
Mm-hmm.
You see some people playing like odds and evens with marbles.
Mm-hmm.
There's an array of card tables about. So like one has blackjack, one has 5-card draw, one has just cut the deck highest card.
Ooh, do they have that thing?
Various things like that. You also... What's up?
I was going to say, do they have that thing where there's an egg under a cup and you have to take turns slapping it and then pick up the cup sometimes? And if you lose, you slap the egg and you get it all in your hand. It's gross.
Sure.
Yeah!
Nice.
I contributed.
Let me add.
In more of the lawn area, you see some like potato sack races and some cornhole and a variety of lawn
so
games.
there are skill-based games.
There are some, yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Is there? Let me ask you this. I'll flip that. Is there any of the things you just described that you don't want to come up with a mechanic or do? Because I'm going to choose to not do that to help you out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks.
So if you're like, I don't want to go through the concept of playing 5-card draw, I'm not going to go pick 5-card draw.
Why don't you guys go talk to the rabbit first? And then...
I don't care about the rabbits. Me? No.
What are we gonna
Yeah,
kill
he-
some more
Yeah,
rabbits?
he's not he won't stop talking about killing rabbits.
You're right.
He's really
No,
like the
it's
worst
It's like
person
all
to go
I
there.
know.
I have no
It's
idea
like-
what I was
I
thinking.
am
was way
here
off.
to accommodate your fun. So
Okay. All right.
think of something. We can edit out the silences and miles.
That's fine. So I have two things. One, I'll probably just go for blackjack because I feel like that's a pretty easy one to play and it's easy to facilitate. Mm-hmm. But also in my head, I don't know why, but I have this visual image of some table, and I don't know why this would be a thing, where people are just like snorting lines of muchness.
Dude, I was waiting for someone to come by so I could do that.
And that's because I was going to go look to that table and just like,
Snort a line of much.
just get in it.
There are people snorting lines of muchness, but
You have
it
to
is
bring your
coming.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
what I
coming
figured.
from someone else. Someone else is laying the line.
I see.
And the so it's a transference of muchness.
I see.
So you
It's
can
not
get a
just
line, you have to
about.
win it, though.
I get it. Yeah.
All right, so you wander off to look for the blackjack table.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie,
Yes.
you are approaching the White Rabbit.
Yes. I think I'm kind of gathering my wits about me because I'm still very overwhelmed by all the things happening. Where is the White Rabbit right now? Because the things just chimed and everybody rearranged, and he.
Correct. He is still where he was, like 15 feet off to the side of where you are. He's close.
Okay.
Yeah, he did not move when everybody else moved. He was frantically rearranging his chart.
So he has like a handheld chart, or it's something like on
No,
the wall,
remember I
or-
described a kind of like a blackboard,
Oh right, okay,
but
okay,
it's cork and it's got like things pinned on it.
okay. So he's rearranging pinned paper of
Yeah.
some sort. Okay,
Looks like a conspiracy board.
Yeah, like a conspiracy board.
okay,
But of a seating chart.
Okay.
The world's worst wedding.
yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna gather my wits about me, and I'm gonna approach him.
As you approach, You kind of hear him muttering frustratedly under his breath. You don't hear a ton of what he says, but you're able to catch, like,
Well, first you steal it, and then you break it and get us all stuck in this mess, and now I'm constantly running around.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say, hey.
and he, like, whips his head towards you, and, like, deer in headlights freezes, and it's just like,
Hello, are you here to see the Hatter?
Yes?
Right. Take your number.
and he hands you a ticket.
What's my number?
13.
What's on it? 13. Okay. I say thank you. How exactly do these numbers work? This is my first time here.
Well, it's always 6, so it's always tea, and the Hatter invites a lot of people to tea. So we have a rotation system. When your number is called, you go up to the big table.
Okay. Who calls the number?
Oh, I will.
Oh, you will. Okay.
You'll hear it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate that. And I'm sorry, you are?
Oh, I am Humphrey.
Humphrey. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Stevie.
Pleasure to meet you.
And he reaches out a paw.
And I reach back and I shake his paw. And I say, you seem a bit overwhelmed with all of this. I am also...
I'm trying to keep track of the seating chart to make sure everybody sits where they're supposed to, and everybody keeps moving around because it's constantly changing what time it is, and it's a new tea time every single time.
That sounds exhausting.
This party has been going on forever.
I am so sorry. Are you okay? Do you
He
need
kind
anything?
of twitches a little bit.
Is there anything I can do for you? Help in some way?
No, not really. Be sure once you get to the Hatter to follow the rules of etiquette. She's very particular. Only speak once you have cheersed the person with whom you wish to communicate. A sneeze is always responded with and also with you. You must never pour your own tea. If the Hatter thanks you for anything, you need to stand up and curtsy and say, "Thank you, Your Madness." Always cheers at 6. And if she thanks you for joining her or being here today, that means you are dismissed.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Are there any other tips for,
Your
keeping...
ticket is good for one person to sit at the table.
Okay, so everyone in my party would need to get their own numbers?
Yes. How many do you need?
Well, 4 including myself, so 3 more.
And he kind of pulls out of the air 3 more tickets.
Oh.
And there's 27, 18, and 2.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Any other information or tips for keeping her madness in good graces?
Oh, always follow her instructions.
Noted. All right. Thank you.
She likes to
Humphrey.
rearrange the tables. And if the pattern or the colors or the lights or if something's not up to her standards, then she will rearrange it. So don't question it, just kind of go with it.
Okay. She sounds very particular.
Yes.
Thank you. That's immensely helpful. Appreciate your time.
Yes.
And then you hear the clock chime again and a rearrange! And everybody gets up and starts running around. Mal, everybody at your table gets up and starts running and moving. Do you move? Do you stay?
I'll get up and I'll just go to a different chair at the same
At the
table.
same table.
It's just one chair over.
One chair over. Lovely.
All right. So I'm going to hop my way over to Mal. Mm-hmm. Because he seems the most likely for me to get to at this point. And I'm just going to kind of impart the information I got from Humphrey, like whisper it in his ear.
Okay.
And be like, if you see the others, tell them, because I don't know what to do with myself right now. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Okay, cool. Quip should be easy to find. He's tall.
Right.
And 10 feet behind.
And 10 feet
And
behind
10 feet
me.
behind. Oh, okay.
I need
yeah,
a ticket?
Stevie notices. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you... Do you have a preference on which number you'd like? I don't know what any of it means.
No. How could you? No. No, any old one will do.
I'm just... Okay, so I'm going to put them face down. I'm going to kind of shuffle them, and I'm just going to hand you one.
Okay.
Don't know what it is.
I'll take 13.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. And then I'm going to hop my way over to Quip.
Okay.
And
Is that where you're going to hang out?
I think, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to, like, kind of
Give him
hand the
lowdown.
cards out. Yeah, and I impart all the information to him.
Yep. Sounds good.
And I...
Dibs.
Yeah.
2.
Cool.
Okay. And then, do I see Korvis from where I am? I don't know how far away he went.
Make an investigation.
Corvus keeps trying to score muchness off folks.
You guys, can I get a bump?
14.
No, you don't see him in the crowd.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of stay put by Quip for now
Okay.
and just scan the room.
Okay.
Amazing.
If it's
Matt.
easier, I'll go to his table. Whatever
Oh,
card
with-
game he's playing, so we could play at the same table for
if you
ease.
want to.
Yeah,
we can
whatever
split it
game he's.
up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Up to you.
Whatever card game you're
Yeah, he
playing.
got shifted over to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
so
the
then
rearrange.
you see Korvis kind of
Okay.
come out of the crowd and scramble up onto one of the high top chairs.
Okay, so I
Next
just,
to,
mosey my way on over to him. Same thing.
Cool.
What's left? 27 and
18.
18. Dude.
I have a tiny table set up and I'm doing 3-card Monty. Step right up, step right up. Who thinks they can get? Who can outsmart the card man at a card game? Card man at a card game. Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's brave enough? Who has the gumption and who's willing to bet
And-
some muchness?
You hear a little voice go, I'll play.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, wait, I did the wrong voice. Hold on.
Take it.
Hold on.
Find it.
I'll take the 27.
Okay. Korvis has 27.
Oh, I'd like to play if you don't mind.
What creature am I looking at as I turn to look?
And you look around and you see down by your feet about a foot tall mouse.
Oh, hey, fella.
Oh, I'm actually a lady.
Oh, ma'am, apologies.
Oh,
She gives a little curtsy.
Oh, I give a little curtsy back with my tails and my top coat.
I'm the dwarf mouse.
I could, yeah, I mean, very far from doors, but, you know, everyone deserves a vacation.
Yeah. I was up at the Hatter's table, but I fell asleep and she doesn't like that.
Okay, cool. Good to know. She doesn't like naps. So, yeah, did you want to play?
I would. Yes. How do I play?
Oh, I'm going to show you a card. See? Here's the queen. Follow the queen. I'm going to put it face down. And where's the queen? Where's the king? Queen, keep your eyes on it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. And where's the queen? And I would like to make a sleight of hand check to hide the queen up my sleeve. So there is no queen. I am cheating.
Ah,
Okay,
cheated. Good.
okay,
Good. We
okay.
like that.
I roll with advantage because of my rune. And 21.
Okay. Well, before I take part in the actual game, what are the stakes?
Oh, this one was just for funsies, so you can figure out how the game works.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Not many games are done for free.
Oh, what do they usually cost?
Depends on the gamers. Sometimes it's muchness, sometimes it's a memory, sometimes it's a story,
Oh, hell yeah.
sometimes it's a trinket.
Cool.
I hate to ask you this, but have you been here before? You look very familiar.
Really?
Aye?
I have not ever in my whole life.
Must have been a different fellow then.
Oh, wait. Excuse me, ma'am, Madam Dormouse. What is your name?
Oh, I'm just the Dormouse.
The Dormouse.
Aye, that's my title.
Oh, that's awesome. Not many names have an article in front of it. That's real cool.
Aye, that's how you know it's a title.
Oh, that actually checks out. Why not for this one? We play for a little information.
Oh? What kind of information?
Well, if you win, I will tell you a fun story about how I embarrassed my old boss.
Oh.
And if you win, you can tell me the story about how you saw the dude that looked like me but wasn't me.
All right.
All
That
right.
sounds good. I pick the one on the left.
Oh, that one's wrong. Sorry.
Oh, frets.
Yep, that's a 10. You see?
That is a 10.
All right. Well, now that we're here, tell me about this guy.
Oh, right. Well, he came asking about the wild card and asking if anybody knew any information about it. So I told him a memory and a story in exchange for some cheese and a no pillow.
Ooh.
That's a trade I'd make.
You want to go again, double or nothing? And if I win again, you tell me the memory and the story that you gave him.
And if I win, I get too muchness.
You got yourself a dear little sister.
Very well.
All right. Where's the queen? Where's the queen? Find the queen. You're not going to find her. You're not going to find her. You don't even know where she is. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy. 19.
And you seemingly successfully hide the queen once more. And the dormouse,
Oh, I'll take the one in the middle.
Ooh, sister, tough break. You got the deuce.
Oh, I never have any good luck at these.
Oh, you know what? That happens to the best of us sometimes.
Aye.
So yeah, the story and the memory, please.
Right. Well, the memory was a while back. I used to live in a little shop in a chimney. There was a lizard, and
Was it Bill?
aren't they all?
Every lizard? I don't know. I've only met the one.
I've only met the 3. And they were all Bill.
Yeah. I ate Bill.
Oh.
He died.
Oh.
First, he died, and then I ate him.
Oh.
It seems like that's what he wanted.
That's better. That's
Yeah.
better. You can't go around eating living folks.
No.
What are
just
you,
dead
a walrus?
What?
What?
Okay. So,
So I was curled up in my little corner in the shop, in the chimney in the house, and a queen came in, and that's mighty surprising because we don't get many queens coming in.
No.
In such
Pretty
places, they
standoffish.
usually stay in their castles,
Yeah.
and I thought that was queer. So I followed her out to the shop when she had concluded her business.
Smart.
And I followed her up and out to the chimney and onto the roof. And I swear it to be true, there was not another 1, 2, but 3 other queens standing up there on the roof.
Wait. Like proper queens? Like queens that look like me? Like as in like cardstock and
Yes.
what?
And the one who came up the chimney had her bundle, and she gave something to each of the queens. There were 4 little bundles, and then some eagles came and took them and picked them up and then flew them away.
The Dormouse. Your information is so useful, but so disappointing. Sorry, was
I'm
that the
very
memory
sorry.
of the information?
That was the memory.
May I have the information, please?
You mean the story?
Yeah, that one.
Ah, yes, indeed. So settle in. Once upon a time,
Hell yeah.
there was a joker named Jip, and he was the very, very first of his kind among the suitors. They didn't quite know what to do with him. He was drawn into the deck of clubs, and it was found that on the gaming field he was a fierce and adaptive combatant.
Sounds familiar.
He rose the card ranks, and with every victory, his worth gained value. He boasted that he was the most valuable in the deck and should be allowed a seat in the court. Well, there is no precedent for such a thing. And the queen did not like sharing the power of the court with a lowly joker, not a card to be taken seriously at all. But his supporters in the deck grew in numbers, and the queen got quite nervous. She called a game day to discuss this growing issue with the other queens. They decided that, powerful as he may be, he could never take on all 4 courts on the field at the same time. So, on the last day, they announced their challenge to him: defeat all 4 suits in a series of games, and they would yield to him. He would no longer belong to any one deck, and he would be able to choose his allegiances freely, and maybe even build his own. So they played. One by one, the houses fell, and each victory, his power grew until all 4 suits were claimed. On that day, the first and only wild card was born. He had 4 artifacts of power: a card box, which held his deck, and, well, I don't really remember the other 3. But they've all been lost to time at this point.
Okay. Tapestry book, painting hanky. Got it. Did I already get the tapestry? I'm talking to myself, aren't I? You can hear me though, right?
I mean, I'm here if you'd like to talk to me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, cool. Anything else? Did you happen to get that other big fella's name? Does it crack a bell?
It was,
Ring a bell?
it was some other word for joking.
Joking.
Oh, he was a wisecrack. I called him Wisecrack, so I'd remember his name. I think
His name was Crack.
His name was Crack?
His name was Crack.
Did he look like you?
Yeah, a lot like me, actually. We're twins.
Oh, how fortunate that you might be coming through here at the same pace as your brother.
Yeah. I mean, we
That's
got a
weird.
whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Well, yes, I gave him those bits of information, and he got all excited, and then he left.
He absconded.
Yeah.
He does that. All right. Wow, this was like... Do you want to do one more? I got this bedroll I'm not using. Is that useful for you? Because you said you already have a pillow, so now you'd have a bed.
Oh, that'd be very nice.
All right,
I
one
do
more
often
game.
get sleepy.
You would, next to all them doors. So, one last game. If you win, you get a bedroll. And if I win...
Chris, by 5.
Hell yeah, let's do it! And this time, I'm not gonna cheat. I'd like to use my sleight of hand to make it obvious which one's the queen.
Did not bet a muchness on this.
26. So can I use, like, flick
See that the dormouse is gonna pick the wrong one and then
and, like, yeah.
make it so that she wins?
When I go over to, like, reveal the card, I want a sleight of hand switch it out for the right one.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, she's watching very intently and she goes,
I think I'm going to go with the middle again.
Wrong. I was wrong this time. That's insane. All right, here you go. This is meant for a 7'10" man, so there's a little extra fabric for you.
And you see her like teeter and kind of like lean way back to balance it up, like when people like balance a broom or a sword like on fingertips,
Yep.
and they're just kind of, it's like that on her little paws, and she's like in a back bend.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I better get this to my home.
Thanks to the Dormouse.
Thank
Next
you, sir.
time.
What's your name?
I am Quip Buttfore.
Oh, nice to meet you, Quip Buttfore.
Oh shit, there's a thing I'm supposed to do. All princess shit butts.
And the Dormouse
And then I
looks
take a
at
drink,
you.
and I curtsy, and I say, apologies, your muchness, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm trying them all.
None of those were.
I won't hold it against you this time since you seem new. But if someone sneezes, you should rightly say, and also with you.
And also with you. I might have gotten all of those words in my word vomit, but not in those orders, so I appreciate your...
Yes, it's
And
important to follow
also
the
with
rules
you.
of etiquette, for that will put you at a place of prominence on the Hatter's table.
Hell yeah. Does he like she like card tricks?
I don't really know.
All right, cool. Well, this was
It's
lovely.
a newer Hatter. The old one that went away a while ago. So this new Hatter I haven't had much time with.
All right. I know that earlier you bet a crisp pie 5, but would you accept one for free?
But of course.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go drink more. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
And then I fuck off.
So does the Dormouse.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
Interesting.
Yes, good.
Mal and Korvis at this table, you are joined by another broodkin who is large. Large broodkin, so like 5 foot.
Ooh, oh.
More kind of tanky looking, but you see that he carries himself very upright, very proper. He has like a Napoleon kind of jacket on and a Napoleon style hat, and he has a monocle. He takes a seat in between the two of you. You are also joined by another Jackolyte. This one is all brown coated, but it's like that, like brown to fur, so there's like little bits of black, little bits of white, like, you know, mellow throughout, but all uniform color.
Nice.
And he has a bowler hat on. The Jackolyte will give you a look that's kind of like, And he goes, You have some nerve showing your face around here again after the havoc you caused last time. Well, at least you cut that mangy mane of yours. And he gives you a little tap on the head.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was having a bad 6 o'clock.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, what? Refresh my memory. It's been a lot of 6 since then.
What do you mean refresh your memory of the last time you ate?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
I'll pour him some tea.
he gives you a cheers.
Cheers.
Well, the last time you were here, you made a bargain with the Hatter, and it was a favor in exchange for a title, and, well, the favor was not able to be completed. So you were pretty mad about it, saying that it was impossible to do, and the Hatter knew that from the very start. And you purposefully got crumbs all up in the mechanisms, and it was stuck on the 4th forever.
Oh, yes. Still?
Still,
I hate when that happens.
always the 4th. Always
okay.
at tea.
Yeah, the 4th tea time, of course. It's par 5, the 4th. Okay, cool. And we're playing this game,
Right,
which is...
right. Awfully sorry you lost your book, though. That was a
Yeah.
little rude of the Hatter, if I'm being honest.
Oh, the Hatter took my book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Took a book and some muchness, I think.
A book
Since you could
and
not
so
complete the
much.
favor.
Right, okay, cool. And what was the favor I was asked? Since then, I've had a terrible memory.
Well, her pocket watch has been stuck.
Ah.
She's in a feud with time, and we've been stuck here on the 4th. And from what I hear, she really wants to go to the Queen's unbirthday. But that's not until the 10th. So,
Right.
you know, if we're stuck on the 4th, never get there. It's a whole thing.
I remember that now. All right, well, good luck in the games.
You too, Mal.
All right.
All right.
Malice in Wonderland stars Jake DiBlasi, Sean Dougherty, Monica Galarza, Ted Sikora, and Celine Trella. Theme song by Ryan Logan, score by Jake DiBlasi, Rafael Miranda, Justyn Trella, and Kevin O'Leary. Edited by Sean Dougherty, audio produced by Celine Trella. You can follow us on Instagram at Legends Rerolled or on Facebook at facebook.com/legendsrerolled. Like, subscribe, follow, and be sure to pay your artists.
Yeah, my mom made this for me.
You should
Yeah, I'm not gonna
burn
replace his mom's box.
Oh, she made it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Can't replace his mom's box.
I think there's
Welcome
something
to Legends
useful
Revolve.
here.
What's up, nerds?
Your bucket. Beanie, beanie.